Hello, how are you? And welcome along to the Monday meetup. It's the 25th of May, bank holiday Monday in the UK, and it is baking hot. So hot, in fact, that today I have a fan behind me over there, a fan behind me just there. I have a fan behind the camera and a fan behind the computer as well, because all afternoon the computer has been overheating and shutting down. The core temperature on it has been at 98 degrees on an average. So as you can tell, it's going to be mighty hard today. Project Weaver, how you doing? Nice to see you in the chat room. Hello to Lisa, hope you're well. Chris, I know you're unwell, but it'd be nice to see you later if you're about. Nettie, hello. Now, I'm going to tell you this now. I don't know how long this is going to last. This may be a shorter one than normal because it is the hottest day I've ever had in this studio. It has never been this warm before. The computer is overheated and shut down 5 times this afternoon. So however long we get is however long we get. If it crashes out once more, then I'm going to call it a day because it's going to be one of those crazy days. How is everybody? Jonathan, hello, how are you? I haven't had any sleep problems since that one night, so hopefully that'll be it. Andy, how are you? How is it down there in West Wales? Hopefully it's as nice and warm as it is here. Like I said, it is baking in this studio. I've never ever had to have the fans on like I have before. Sorry to hear you're unwell, Nettie. I hope that you can last a bit longer. We've got a few things I'm going to talk about this evening. See how bright that sun is. Look, it's in my eyes already. Things that we can talk about. Let me think. What can we talk about? I'm just trying to get all my things ready in here. My health journey. I'll tell you what, it's been pretty good. I've lost another £2 this week. So in 2 weeks, I've lost £4. So the weight is coming off slowly. So hopefully that's going to be good. Guitar 1010. How are you? I want to tell you now, that suggestion you gave me for a video has been filmed this morning. And it is going out on Wednesday or Thursday. I haven't quite worked out which day yet. It's just so hot. The sun is beating down on my studio. It is crazy in here. High 20s. It was 32 here half an hour ago. So we're quite out there with it. So how has this week been faring up to all those other weeks? Do you know we had that huge growth spurt, didn't we? Well, I'm afraid to say that is now over. It's over and done with. Let me show you this week's data. Now, having a look at this, we did have 21,312 views in the last 7 days. That's 39% less than we had last week. Viewing time is down 1.2 thousand, 38% less than last week. Now, we added 415 subscribers, which was down 63% on last week. But I've added one in there that I found out today. We actually lost 276 subscribers in the last 7 days without the 4 that's gone today. So although we're still going up gradually, the fact of the matter is we're back to how it was. I knew that long run wasn't going to last forever. I knew it would cut back down on us. So we are now back to that. Everything has dropped. The quirky number that we'd been hitting like 500 or 600 in a couple of days. Well, we're 7 days since I last put the last quirky number. And we are still 16 short of it. So in a week, it's taken me that amount of time to add those extra ones. So we're still not there. We still got a way to go before we get to that 10,000 mark. So there's going to be a bit longer. It's going to be a bit longer than we imagined it was going to be. But Who cares? We are still, at this moment in time, doing much better than we were 3 months ago. So it's not, it's down a bit, but it's still all good. So I thought I'd catch you up on that. What else have we got going on? Let's do question of the day. We'll get all these things done and sorted early in case either the computer or the camera locks off, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to get through an hour of it tonight. So let's have a look at the question of today. What's one specific item you have that brings you the most comfort? That's today's question of the day. What's one specific item that you have that brings you the most comfort? What I would say now is, if you're in the chat room, tell me in there. If you're watching this on the replay, then put it down below. You know how it all goes. I've been trying to think. I think the thing that brings me the most comfort, and I've talked about this lots of times, are my dad's old reel-to-reel tapes that are all older than I am. I've had them around me for absolutely ages. Jonathan, I don't know what to say. So yeah, that's mine. 4 reel-to-reel tapes that, if you've been around the channel a while, you would have known that I've shown photos of them before. I've been and got them out the drawers and picked them up before. So there's lots of things there. Your mum's engagement ring, Nettie, that is a good thing. Turn to page 28. Hello, how are you? I'm hoping this is going to last. As I've been telling everybody, we may crash and burn tonight because my computer has been overheating all afternoon because the sun is pitching on it. I've got fans behind the PC. I've got a fan behind the camera. I have one here and another one behind me just here. So we've got plenty of fans in here, but it's still getting warmer. It's unbelievable. Emmy Man, hello, how are you? The sun is, as you can see, just coming round the back here. So now is the time of day when it pitches on this studio the worst. And it's been throwing out all day. So we'll just see how we go and see what we got. So yeah, I'm just trying to see what everybody's saying. So this has been the situation today. We've been going up and down the levels, if you like. Have I got curtains or a blind? There is a blind in this room, but it's an aluminium one. It was here when we moved in and we've never done anything about it. But I've got, you know, the reflectors, the round reflectors. I've actually put one of them behind there as well, the black one. So I'm hoping that's going to bounce the light away and stop that warming up. So I have really tried. I've really tried to get as much out of it as we can today. But like I've said, the first time this crashes today, I'm going to call it a day, because it's just been doing it all day long. And I know once it goes once, it's going to continue to go, because it's just so hot in here. It is the hottest I have ever known it. Member shout out today. I want to say hello to our newest member, Fritz Heiger. Thank you very much for your support. I'm really pleased that you've decided to support us as a member. That I really appreciate it. The money will go to good use, I can promise you that. Thanks, Fritz. What else do we have? What else do we have? Yeah, so oh, I got trolled today. I got a comment, a great comment, a troll on one of my comments. You know that video I did about You're Gonna Be Okay a few weeks back, yeah? Well, let me tell you. Today I got a comment on it. I did write it down because I thought I should have kept it and put it up here so that you all know who it is. But I didn't. It's not the thing I do. Right. Someone put as a comment on one of the videos today, I despise your generation. That was it. He despises my generation. Poor little lamb, he's got so much to learn. I was quaking in my boots that some bozo despises people like me who've been around a while and had all the crap that he's all got to face in the years to come. So that was fun. Gordon Rachel, hello, how are you? Yeah, I cleaned my computer out, hoovered it out yesterday. So I've kind of been expecting it because it's when it gets warm in here, it gets really warm. And today it has been unbelievable. In fact, all of this floor of the house, I'm upstairs, is actually really, really, really hot up here. Yeah, so you got to love a troll though, wouldn't you, eh? He thought he was going to upset me, but he didn't. Give me something just to talk to you though, wouldn't it? It gives me something to just chat to you about. So what else do I have to tell you since last week? Oh yeah, Debs is back. She got back from Santorini, covered from head to toe with mosquito bites. She's suffered big time. So she's been putting lotion on her every single day this week. She's in that chat room, actually. Debs is in the chat room. Hiya, Debs. I've been telling them about your little mozzie bites. So, yeah, I think it is going to, Andy. The heat is unbelievable in here. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. I did contemplate earlier on not bothering and just sending out a message that we wasn't going to do it. But I love these little get-togethers so much that I figure if we get half an hour or 40 minutes, it's still better than none. And so I've gone ahead and done it. What else have I got to tell you? What else have I got to tell you? Yes, the quirky number that we're aiming for is 9696. We're not there yet. It's not been so good this week. We've had a week of it. We're on 9682, which also means that we've lost 2 subscribers since I started the live stream. It's just crazy. Like I said, we lost 276 subscribers in the last 7 days. So, what happens, you know, I'm not taking it to heart, because what happens is people see a video. The video that's made all this growth was the one about You're Going to Be Okay. And I think once they've got that, they've subscribed and they've had a look around and didn't like anything else. So they've gone, bye, I'm going back to where I came from. So, such is life, eh? Such is life. So, what else have we got to talk about? This is what happens. I come in here, I have a little list. It's actually quite a long one today, look. List. But because I was worried that we might get cut off early, I've gone through it as quickly as quickly. And so that's it. I've got nothing to talk about. I have actually. Do you know, I talk a lot, don't I, about journaling and me gratification list and all those sorts of things. I do that all the time. I've had a journal for, this is my 6th year. I think it says it on there. Journal 6. This is my 6th year of doing a journal. But I was watching another YouTuber called Peter McKinnon. Now, he kind of knows what he's doing because he has over 6 million subscribers on his channel. And he was talking about having a little journal that you carry about with you everywhere. And so I bought one. I've been out and started doing it. And the stuff that I am writing in this is so much different to the stuff in there. Some of it has been transferred into there or into my ideas, but because I've had a few ideas for videos over the last couple of days. I've also written down the ones that people have been asking me to do. So they're all in here. They've all been transferred into my other one. I decided, you know, words, you hear these words and you don't know what they mean. Well, I've decided that in this little book, I'm going to write down the word and check out in the dictionary what it is. Because as you know, I'm a simple man and my words are simple because I'm not that smart. So I've been writing down words. Actually, so far in this little book, which I've had for 2 days, I've only written one. And the word was ersatz, because it came up in something on the telly the other night, and I didn't have a clue what that was. Dobra George, hello, welcome to the chat room. Yeah, I'm going to carry this little booklet around with me. Anyway, ersatz, in case you didn't know, like I didn't know, it's an artificial, synthetic or inferior substitute for something else. That would be like somebody else doing my live stream for me. Oh, I've got a bloated ego today. It's good. The trouble is, I've got a phone like everybody has, but I've also got sausage fingers. So when I start typing it like that, I get lots of letters that I'm not meant to have. And it's a pain for me to write a note in here. It takes me absolutely ages. But I can write it in here in 2 minutes. And people go on about being old. You see, I'm going back analog. I've had all this digital stuff. It is netty. You're absolutely right. I've had it all digital for yonks like everybody else. But you know what? I'm enjoying it more using this. And so that's the way I've gone. Virtual keyboards. I just can't use this. I don't like it. I've gone back to this, and I've been really good. You know, I've found little pens so I can do them in different colours. Look, little things. I've even done, right, I'll show you this. My journey to 10,000 from where we were the other day. That was 9,630. And when I've coloured all these little boxes in and get to there, I'll be at 10,000. So I thought I'd just do this just to see how badly things are going. Because today, those 2 yellow ones mean that that's 10 from there. That was actually halfway through when I went last night. So I've had about 14 subscribers today that have joined it. So this is what, you know. Nicholas over in Chile, how are you? What's the latest film I watched in the cinema? I haven't been at the cinema for ages. Yonks and yonks. Debs, help me out here. I can't remember what was the last film we saw. It may have been Elvis, you know. It may have been Elvis a long time ago. I can't remember whether we went to the pictures to see a film called Living with Bill Nighy. But it's ages. I can't remember the last time I went to a cinema. It's one of them things. They're awkward to get to from where we are. So we tend to just watch DVDs and Blu-rays and all that kind of stuff. Or if there's anything on the TV that I want to record, I'll record it. And that's kind of the way it goes on. Yeah, we are nearly at the end of a month, Andy, and there is a new video about films I've watched this month. So far, I've watched 19. I'm going to try and watch one more before the end of the month and round it up to 20. I'm just trying to think. I won't tell you what films I've watched because it'll spoil the surprise, won't it? I've seen some good ones. I've seen some duff ones. Watched one last night that I really, really struggled with. I really struggled with the one that we watched last night. It was long. Should have been brilliant. Had a great cast in it. The story was intriguing. But it wasn't for me, I'm afraid. So you'll find out what that one is right towards the end of the video when it comes out. Some of the videos that I've watched this month are films that people suggested to me last month, because I've taken to writing down in a pad, just like this, but a little bit bigger, all of the films that people mentioned to me. And as I come across them, then I'm going to watch them and do a little review on them, because that's the kind of guy I am. The only problem with the Elvis film when I went to the pictures to watch it was so loud. My ears were splitting, and that ruined the film for me in the pictures. I don't understand why they have to have it so earth-shatteringly loud. I would have been happier with it quieter so that I could have heard it better. This is one of the problems you get, you know, when you've got hearing aids like I have. Every time it gets louder, what happens is that it gets louder for me too, and it gets so much louder. Mickle, hello, how are you? I haven't seen Song Sun Blue yet. I haven't seen it around. I think it's lovely when they have the films at a sensible level. When it's too loud, it's really, really hard work. It's a bit like now I'm staring into the sun. But we're not doing bad. We're 20 minutes in and we're still going, so we'll keep going, seeing how it is. What was the last film you saw in the pictures then? As I said, I think mine might have been Elvis. It was last year, or it might have even been the year before now. I've lost track of time. It goes so quick, you know. You think I've got a wood pigeon outside my window? We've got one nested in our attic. And it's right up above us, and I can hear them all day long. They've been scratching about as well. OJ, how are you? Going back to work now, are you? Weather must have changed nicely for you then by now. Nice to see you. So what else do I know? What else do I know? I don't really know a great deal, you know. You can hear it and it's not here. It's out there somewhere. But also what we've got at the back of my garden, which isn't that big, there's a huge tree and lots of birds are in there. And they're in there now. I can see them fluttering about from one branch to another. The last film you saw was, did I see Sex and the City? We've got loads of them, you know. We've got a load of them on, we've got all the series of it on DVD. Someone gave them to me. And we had, tell a lie, someone gave us from series 2 onwards. We had to buy series 1 so we could start at the beginning. And I've got a couple of the films on DVD. I haven't seen them, to be honest, before. How are you, my friend Dave? Welcome along. It is indeed a scorcher. It's birds' tea time. It's supper time. They've been going at it. It's about 5 o'clock this morning out there. We haven't seen the film Debs. I know we haven't, but we do have it. I was figuring that we'll watch all the series first and then we'll watch the films after. I think we've got 2 of them. Not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. But we have been going through, we finished the first series. We are into the second series. And we've got a way to go yet, though, I think. What else can I tell you? It's very hard, you know. I get through all this stuff so early. And now I have nothing. So what's your day's been like then? What have you been doing for Bank Holiday Monday? So I'm just reading your comment, Dave.